Hi, I want to talk to you about some of the charities that I found really useful during my breast cancer journey throughout the diagnosis period and the treatment and here on, in fact. There are many wonderful causes out there, and some have got larger marketing campaigns than others, but it's important to find out exactly what their specialities are, what they're doing for patients and their families, and just general public alike, to make sure everybody's more educated about what's going on with breast cancer. And so I'm going to share with you some of the names that I went to for information and support during my treatment. So the first one I want to raise up is Macmillan Cancer Support. They were fantastic in providing some information, some resources, but also they're wonderful nurses that were always on hand for a conversation, a chat, or a hug at my local Macmillan centre, which luckily enough was right near to the hospital I was receiving treatment from. So they're very dear to my heart. They will give you practical advice. Also, they offer grants, which can be, really make a change for somebody who's perhaps having to invest in certain things like support bras, mastectomy bras, all sorts of things that really you wouldn't have considered before. And they will help you with actually filling out the forms. Also, great resource for being on out away from work, being away from work, and how legally you're protected, and what to do if you're in employment and have to take time off for treatment and recovery. So I also want to make a big shout out to Bosom Buddies UK. Luckily for me, I was lucky enough to have met with the founder, Pauline Giles, way before I was diagnosed, through women's business networking, basically. And so Pauline was one of the first people I called for advice. Amazing lady. So the actual company that she founded, Bosom Buddies UK, has great resources. Especially there's a wonderful link to how to examine yourself, which I still refer to, believe it or not, as much as I've been through the experience. We need to remember to check our breasts often. So that's also a great resource. The other company I went to quite a lot online was Breast Cancer Care. .org.uk. They had a brilliant online forum, which I found myself searching in there for information from other young women who perhaps have families, and I really wanted to know what they were doing, how they were living their lives through this. So I found the forum there was brilliant for some information and sharing some experiences. There was a lovely company called Look Good, Feel Better, which I found myself at one of their workshops, which was really a great pick-me-up, showing you how to apply makeup when you haven't got any eyelashes or eyebrows, and it's not as easy as it seems. So that was really a nice day out and a great opportunity to talk with other women and how they felt about their self-image. We shared lots of laughs that day. So look good, feel better. It's a nice thing to do. There also we were lucky enough to be given free scarves at our hospital. It was part of the Crowning Glory by Coote and Stella McCartney. They have put together these lovely designs, and we were lucky enough to be given training right at the beginning, before any hair loss, actually, which seemed strange at the time and hard to relate to, but I was extremely grateful to have had that opportunity, because when I needed it I was a little bit less scared of putting on my first scarf. Also, a company that provided the wigs through our hospital, King's College Hospital, was called Brown's, and there's a website called More Hair Now, and they give great advice on choosing your wig if that's for you. I had one, I wore it a few times, only at occasions where I kind of didn't Like I wore it for a couple of weddings actually, and one night going out with the girls, because I just didn't want my situation, what I was going through, to be the main focal point of those events. But apart from that, I ended up wearing scarves most of the time. So you just go with what feels natural for you. Okay, now the fact is that 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer at some stage in their life. So the more information, the more we talk about this and share our experiences, the better. Okay, so I urge you to look on these sites, find out about how to self-examine yourself and spread the knowledge. Talk about it. Okay, thank you very much. See you soon.